Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy True here in the ASS Family Channel. I'm here with the one and only the legend.
Mom.
We got how one viral song ruined Gotye's life. I'm assuming how you said it, Gotye, Gotye. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. When it comes to Grammy, I know Trill don't got it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I don't have it. But yeah, my Sunny V2, shout out Sunny V2. Obviously, y'all already know Sunny V2 makes some of the best video documentaries on this platform. So y'all already know how we about to get down and watch this boy. Of course, if you want to give your own opinions and conjecture, that boy be down in the description below to give your own opinions. And I already said conjecture. Again, grammar. Right. Y'all know what it is. And yeah, of course, we're gonna get right into it. Let's peep game. Let's peep game.
The song might have been clicked on over 2 billion times.
Jeez.
But now somebody that I used to know impacted Gotye's life is much less.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, nah.
So now you know what it is?
What you mean? Nah, I didn't know the guy who made this song. Like, you know how there's just songs like you instantly recognize, but you don't know who made them Jones. Like for instance, the song Fireflies. I didn't know that the Owl Music City guy made that song. I just knew that song because it was fire. Like you would not believe your eyes. But now that he said this, I'm like, I know the song.
No wonder 2 billion. Yes, 2 billion times. Yes.
Like that's I ain't gonna lie.
Probably more than that.
Known.
I felt quite depressed a lot of times, and so that sort of started to really seep out into how the whole of my life was feeling.
We'll give a highly detailed description of how unexpected fame affected him, what role it played in his choice to quit music, and why Gotye's humble nature makes his fate extremely saddening. He simply didn't know the song would get so popular, which isn't surprising since his previous songs were even rejected by local radio.
People wouldn't consider playing my records on commercial radio stations.
Gotye therefore began uploading his music to YouTube, where he'd gained 250,000 views on his 3 most
ancient YouTube. This is like 2009.
I'm looking like that's YouTube.
Boy, this YouTube is this is older than life, boy. Jesus Christ. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out the ancient days, though. I ain't gonna lie. We wouldn't be here where we at now without this YouTube.
Songs, and while this was still insufficient to make an impact globally,
I was disappointed when my last album, I couldn't find, say, a label to release it.
There was one single song that was about to change everything.
Somebody that I used to know.
Gotye had spent 6 months writing the world's most relatable breakup song, which he almost scrapped before its release, as he couldn't find the right female singer.
It wasn't sounding amazing, and that was the final straw. I thought I had to let the song go. I thought, wow, I've been sort of waiting for 4 months. It's just not coming together.
Thankfully, Gotye knew the song had potential.
I thought it was a strong song. It had an emotional sort of intensity to it.
Eventually using Kimbra, who was perfect for its music video, which was then leaked to the public, giving Gotye an unexpected advantage.
The video leaked in Australia a week before it was meant to be released and very quickly started, getting a lot of YouTube
Yeah, that was
views.
leaking, John, back then. Yo, leaking is a huge problem now in music, bro. Everybody getting their John leaked. Well, it's like a problem. I don't know. It depends on what type of heads you are. Cause like, yo, sometimes if your name is Playboy Cardi and you don't want to drop for like 5 years in a row, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Leaks is kind of good for you, bro. Cause, bro, we need to hear some music, gang. But like, now leaking is also a really bad problem because dang, like some heads just trying to keep their John on the lowdown. Like it's better when there's no leaks in John like that. But I ain't gonna lie, I can't believe they was leaking John even back then. Like that's crazy, bro. Sheesh.
As mentioned, the song racked up over 73,000 views before the week had even finished, aided by viewers who simply couldn't stop hitting replay. Yet again, I've listened to it non-stop all day, like I've done for the last 5 days. I've watched this video over 200 times in the past day, no joke.
Wow.
Honestly think I'm responsible for half of the views for this. Brilliant song, brilliant clip, confirming the music video had an influence on the song's instant explosion.
Like
most people say, they think the video clip
like a mosaic.
The delivery of the song, so a lot of people really have, responded to the video and wanted to share it with other people. It seems to have shareability.
Gotye stated, when it hit the first million mark, I was kind of like, okay, something's happening here. Although it seemed he was most satisfied to have finally been played on the radio.
It's the first real hit single I've had in terms of commercial airplay in Australia.
However, the radio stations quickly became insignificant as the song received publicity from a range of famous celebrities. Ashton Kutcher wrote, "This is kind of fantastic, reminds me of early..."
That's the thing though. I be saying like, yo, your joint could be fire. You could make like good content, good music, or whatever it is you putting out online. But the minute somebody else that's famous like start talking about that joint, that's instant rise, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Heads really don't want to accept that joint, but it's kind of facts, bro. That's why I be saying like some heads be looking for like that one person. Like you know how if you collab with somebody like a bigger content creator or whatever, or like a bigger artist, you're bound to obviously get more clicks, more listens. It's like dang, like you shouldn't be chasing that because obviously you want to be individually successful. But it's like, bro, it'd be hard. I kind of feel these heads. It'd be hard not to, bro, because that's. If their fan base like it, bro, that's instant success, gang. But then at the same time, you could be like a one-hit wonder or some joint, and that's not good. So I don't know. It's not a fair trade. I don't know.
music vids. Lily Allen simply stated, "Love this video," while Katy Perry tweeted, "New music discovery for me. Check out Gotye, specifically this song.
Wow.
The lyrics are so true, with Gotye's rapidly developing audience amplifying the same message. I find it absolutely great this song is getting so much recognition.
I mean, it's a good
gotten
song.
more than
I understand
7
why it blew
million
up.
views
Like, it's
in
a great
just
song,
3
though. It really
months. It went on to break milestone.
The video alone has more than 65 million hits now on YouTube.
After milestone.
Wow.
Its unique video has had almost 300 million hits on YouTube.
After milestone.
It's got
keeps
like
going up.
860 million views on YouTube or
Wow.
something like that.
Making the song bigger
I wonder
than
how much
almost
that made in
any
ad
other
rev.
ever.
That's a lot of
Third
bread.
most liked video of all time on YouTube with 1.4 million likes.
Although despite making a song that was somehow this famous,
I've read people on Twitter saying they're setting it as their alarm tone.
Gotye made a point to remain extremely humble. 9 months after the song came out, Gotye explained he still drove an old van.
Just last week, your van was stolen. 10 million single sales. What the hell are you doing driving a van?
And when asked about
He
what
staying smart, bro. We don't gotta buy Lambos and Jones, bro.
Yeah,
I keep
exactly.
like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gonna see me with 100K in bank account. I ain't gonna front, bro. I'm finna have the same car for like probably my whole life. I
Why
ain't
did
gonna lie.
they steal his
Like,
van?
Cause Hez be on that joint, like you know Ludwig. I be talking about Ludwig all the time. You won't get split. He got like one of them Japanese truck type Jones, mini trucks, and somebody stole his joint. I'm like, why you stealing his truck, bro? Like why? Like your heads really be bored. I be realizing that. I'm like, dang, like why are you going out of your way to steal some YouTuber's truck, bro? Like that's crazy, bro. Make no
spent
sense.
his fortune on, he had no interest in luxury.
What is the last huge thing you bought?
I haven't bought anything physically big. I really hoped it would be a new van.
In a different interview, Gotye was questioned,
What is the best thing that happened last year?
to which he'd respond,
It probably wouldn't be something to do with a marker of the success of my song or my album. More something like a really great swim I took at Summers Beach near where I live.
which might also explain why he refused ads on his music video, stating, "I'm not interested in selling my music. That's the
So
reason
he
I
didn't
don't
make
put ads
no
on my
money
YouTube
on
channel,"
that.
which they
Yeah, bro. That's why I keep telling y'all,
He
bro. I
made
must be a scumbag.
no money on
I
that.
must realistically be a scumbag or a selfish jerk, because you is absolutely insane, bro. 2 billion views and you ain't taking out one single dollar ad rev. You're insane. You're absolutely crazy. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Get your money up, not your funny up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's my motto of life, bro. We gotta get this cheese, bro. He said nah. I'm saying you are crazy to say nah.
Wow.
What?
seems strange to people in today's climate, but that is a decision you can make. I'm like that with all my music. I generally never want to cinch my music for products on ads, meaning Gotye willingly forfeited over $10 million. He'd add that he freely licensed his music to students making films,
Okay, that's
and would
cool.
even
That's
spend
fire.
his time mentoring people learning music, which was supported by a Reddit post reading, "I sent Gotye a link of one of my tracks
That's actually
for
fire,
the hell
though,
of
that
it
he
when
actually
I was
gets
a
back
bit
and be like,
drunk."
"Oh, so that's-
He actually responded
That
and
is
said he
cool.
liked it. What a great personable dude, attaching the original email to prove that he'd told the truth. Down in the comments, a different person shared the story. We threw a few emails back and forth, and in my last one I said I'd say hello to him at his upcoming show. Anyway, the tick sold out before I could get one, and when I told Wally, he offered to put me on the door list.
Dang.
I can't...
Bro is dumb humble. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Shut up, bro. He said, I don't want no bread. I'm gonna get back to people, help them out, bro. Like, get the little tickets to the show. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. This is really good people's energy, bro.
Wow.
Listen, these are the type of people I look at and be like, yeah, you know, maybe the earth isn't really doomed. It is, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It really is. But like, yo, they be giving me faith, bro. They be giving me faith. No show.
say enough nice things about the guy. Gotye also gave a shout out to over 100 fans who'd covered the song. However, it'd be through these covers that Gotye first revealed his fame and success had its own list of downsides.
A bit burnt out, like seeing another remix, another cover of the song. It's like, you know, and a lot, you know, some are okay, some are quite average, and so I was a bit over it.
With covers such as the Star Wars that I used to know gaining over 30 million views, it's no surprise Gotye began to feel like he couldn't control the song.
Hearing a lot of bad remixes and edits on commercial radio around the world, like it's so
well,
far
he
out
can't
of my
control
hands
that.
they
I'm
do.
about to say, like, and
That's
this
not
is
fair to him.
This the type John I be saying all the time. Like, bro, if Heads is in my comments or whatever, or like Heads is critiquing you and all that, you gotta realize, bro, like, you put some John out there on the internet, bro. If you get critiqued and people make remixes that you don't particularly like, or they say things about your content you don't particularly like, you gotta realize you are open to criticism, gang. You posted this John, bro. That John was gonna happen, bro. it was gonna happen. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, if somebody in the comments, bro, they hating or whatever, I won't even say hating, bro. We're not even big enough to have haters. But if they critiquing us, I'm just like, hey, that's tough. I objectively put myself out there for this to happen, bro. It's tough. It's gonna happen, gang. I don't know what to say. But yo, he said them Jones was pretty average. I'm like, dang.
Oh my God.
Stage name is being badly represented by all these other people with really crap interpretations of my song.
wow.
With less power over his music, Gotye was no longer as comfortable.
If anything, I have more sort of self-consciousness, or I can sort of see the concerns about like becoming maybe more famous, more being prompted to be more of a personality, you know, being a smaller fish in a bigger pond, if you will.
And when asked on MTV, are you comfortable with all the
MTV,
eyes on
that's a
you,
long time
Gotye
ago.
responded by stating, I don't know. I go back and forth, I guess. Maybe anxious at times or overwhelmed by it or not sure how to process it. Maybe I've sort of got used to how to handle it. This made it obvious that becoming famous wasn't the motive, so much that he'd moved to the other side of the world just to avoid being recognized. Gotye relocated from Melbourne to Brooklyn because there's a pleasant thing in New York where nobody really makes a fuss. I wouldn't know if people recognize me, or if they do, they're very cool
What
about
year? Bro, I feel like everything be going wrong in New York. I'm sorry. Let me
talking about people, because there's so many famous people in New York.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like,
true.
Like, okay, there's another
It's
one.
like the hustle and bustle of the city. There's mad
Yeah,
people. You
like-
probably like not even gonna recognize somebody fast enough for you to even. Yeah, no, I feel that. But still, though, I'm like, dang. See, and I feel it, bro, because that's why I always be saying to mom, like, yo, I don't want fame. Give me the cheese. I just want the bread, bro. Because fame come with a lot of people doing weird junk, like stalking you and all that type junk, bro. Not that
Stealing your car.
Yeah, where your van, your truck, like, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, that's the type job I'm not trying to deal with. I just want to be wealthy, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I want to be financially free, bro. Keep it cool, you know what I'm saying? Be able to chill. Fame, nah, y'all can have that fame, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm cool off the fame. Yo.
it and don't mention it. I felt the difference when I came back to Australia last Christmas. Walking into cafes or restaurants, someone would say something really nice and want to chat. I feel a lot more anonymous here in New York, which is nice, confirming he'd lost the personability he used to enjoy with his audience.
When things get to a certain scale, when things get sort of maybe too big, it's really hard to keep it personal. It kind of feels more disconnected to me than when, say, I was making tracks in my bedroom.
This seemingly only became worse after winning 3 different Grammys, where during an interview afterwards, he'd reveal another way he was suffering from success.
I sometimes felt a bit self-conscious about it being such a big song, being one that is about people who don't seem to be able to work out their differences, and the fact that people sort of celebrating that seemed somehow incongruous to me for a while.
Gotye feared his song might have been adding to global relationship dissatisfaction.
I feel a bit self-conscious about that.
Nah, you can't. Nah, that don't make no sense to me. I'm sorry. You can't. Wait, because he said his song was attributing to global relationship dissatisfaction. Yo, you can't blame me because I made a song about my personal John, right? Or like, now better yet, I don't know why he's blaming himself for people listening to this song and ended up like ending their own relationships or whatever like that. That don't got nothing to do with you, bro. You made a song about your own personal experiences that you decided to share. Again, now like we said before, that can get critiqued, but like, why are you feeling bad about other heads breaking up because of your song, bro? That's just bro. That's them doing a dumb job, being influenced by the internet instead of thinking on it, bro. Y'all don't know how many times this joint happened, bro. People literally be basing their whole life decisions John based on John they see on the internet. You know how freaking. First of all, you know how stupid that is, and second of all, it's like, bro, that's not your fault, bro. They should have thought. Bro, you gotta use your own mind. You gotta use your real life situations, bro. Y'all don't know how many people don't understand that if they turn off their phone, they turn off their computer, bro. All you got is IRL. All you got is life, bro. All you got is like, yo, these two heads and your people's around you, bro. Heads is really not understanding that. So I don't understand why he feels like this, bro. I can understand his song can have an impact on people because obviously he got so big, but these relationships in your ending, you think it's your fault? What? Nah. I ain't gonna lie. That ain't your fault, gangster. Like, I ain't gonna.
Because there is an aspect, a lot of the song is quite angsty, and there's a bitterness and a jadedness to it. I'm not sure I really want to spread, that greater sense of angst or dissatisfaction with failed relationship.
Which was in addition to the thought that his song was annoying the world.
The song was really overplayed and probably saturated to the point of absurdity, where I feel like it's out of my hands, but I'm some kind of annoying presence, and an audio presence in people's lives that they would prefer not to have.
It's not.
He's so humble. Saying, this song is plastered everywhere. I can't go to a mall without hearing it. Whether I like it or hate it, I don't want to hear it anymore.
Obviously, they're so sick of it. They feel compelled to tell me how sick of it they are.
And as a result, Gotye apologized for making everyone listen to his song over and over again because of how many times radio stations.
See, but then this is exactly what I'm saying. This is not personally his fault. This just happened like a couple years ago with Montero by freaking Lil Nas X, bro. They was playing Montero, some other song, and Montero again, and some other song, and Montero again. That's the radio station's fault. That's not your fault. yo, you gotta be happy that your song was good, that a lot of people loved your song. I ain't gonna lie, you gotta look at the positives, bro. If you keep focusing on the negatives, bro, what is gonna come? Negativity, gangster. Like, I don't know what we talking about here, bro. But I mean, I could understand this though, cause like, yeah, if it is getting overplayed like that, bro, that's really just the radio station fault though, for real. I'm not gonna cap. Like,
he'd also have to deal with a phony news story claiming that Gotye had died, and with completely unrelated YouTube comments such as,
now you're somebody that we all used to know.
Now
that's
you're somebody
crazy.
that we
that's
all
nutty,
used
bro.
to know. He'd be forced to clarify on Twitter by simply writing, "I'm not dead." It seemed his only solution for avoiding the public spotlight was to book an extended American tour. However, his live performances came with a new problem, making his life even harder.
They really do leave after they've heard the hit song.
Especially in America, I found.
What have they got?
It's got my money's worth.
Gotye noticed that the rest of his songs weren't quite so popular.
Some people love some songs and hate others, which is just the way it should be, probably.
And perhaps
I ain't gonna lie, this is actually a good point. I'm happy that Sunny V2 brought this up, because this happened to a lot of artists too. I ain't gonna lie, like there's an artist's name right now. He's technically underground. His name Richard Miri. He got a song called One Call, and like when they played him at, like, he was at Rolling Loud or whatever, you know, Rolling Loud, one of them big festival shows or whatever, right? And like they played the song, everybody was hyped, but then once that song went off, nobody cared. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a big problem. Like, and I don't want to call heads and one-hit wonders, because it's not their fault that one song does better than all the others. But it's like, yeah, that's just the thing that's gonna happen with people. They only really care about what's popping or whatever, bro. And that is quite literally the definition of FOMO. Fear of missing out, bro. Because everybody gonna know this one song, but they not gonna know your other joint, bro. Why? Because they wanna stay on top of trends. They wanna be included in all that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even gonna sit here and be the boy to tell you like, oh yeah, be your individual self, all that. I mean, you should, but like, bro, most heads are not gonna do that anyway, bro. You wanna feel inclusive. You know what I'm saying? Which tough boys don't know what to tell them. I ain't gonna lie.
Nothing reinforced this more brutally than his 2012 Coachella performance. An article explained that after playing his hit single, Gotye performed the rest of his songs to a noticeably smaller crowd, the reason for which was explained by two different people on Reddit. My friend said when he performed at Coachella the year he blew up over this song, it was the first one he performed and then the crowd just left.
That's gotta hurt too.
For that, and can confirm that I left after hearing that song. That's the curse of the one-hit wonder. Gotye seemed unconcerned about this being true.
I mean, people ask me, you know, like whether I worry about being a one-hit wonder. I'm kind of like, don't really mind if I don't ever really have a big hit like that, because I'm a bit like, well, I've had that experience. That's what it was like.
However, it was clear that his future music's performance was still heavy on his mind.
That was such a big hit. What's next for you?
Not as big a hit.
The question came up in so many different interviews.
Does the pressure of somebody that I used to know haunt you when you're writing new songs?
Gotye made it seem as though he was about to make new music.
I'm only going to start writing new stuff this year.
However, when asked about whether he can follow up the track with another smash hit, Gotye responded, I don't know. Time will tell. I don't know whether I can or whether I want to. He clearly didn't work too well with deadlines.
You're not afraid of waiting. You're patient. You really want to get it right.
But after 2 full years passed with no new music, people began to post, I wonder what happened to Gotye, while the original music video filled with comments such as, Gotye, alright guys, see you tomorrow. Last online 8 years ago. My man's dropped the fattest banger in history and dipped. Now he's somebody everyone used to know.
Because I feel like, and I kind of feel him in that sense. It's like, yo, bro, even if you do make some other good music, I feel like it'll just never amount to that type joint that somebody that I used to know did. And then, of course, you're going to see comments like this, bro, and that's not going to obviously help your case at all. It's hard. Like, he really got into one of them situations where it's like, yeah, that one-hit wonder really did ruin his joint. Or I feel like, I don't want to say ruin heftily, because, yo, bro, I ain't going to, he probably definitely still did make a lot of money and was successful over this joint. Let's not get it twisted, bro. It's not like his whole life got destroyed. But in terms of the music and like how people are gonna perceive it, yeah, that joint definitely got hit, bro. It's gonna be like, dang, why would I listen to this other joint when I can just listen to somebody used to know and then listen to somebody else? It's like, dang, that ruined this whole joint. I feel it. I really do feel that. Like,
point he'd actually appeared on television, where he was asked the following question:
When's the next album coming out?
I don't know. I'm working on things.
And while he didn't sound too confident, there was barely no reason
cap.
for this. Just 2 months beforehand, Gotye released a newsletter containing one important sentence: there will be no new Gotye music. The newsletter continued, maybe there will be. I'm not entirely sure right now, with the main question being whether anyone would hear his future music.
And that's exactly what I was saying. Heads are not going to want to listen to it.
Only it wouldn't be posted under Gotye's name. Throughout his entire career, he'd been making music with a band called the Basics, which became his main project after ditching his solo career. The Basics bass player Chris Schroeder had clearly grown tired of people asking about Gotye, as he'd state, "When I see people saying where's Wally online, or making the now he's just somebody that we used to know, I just think, don't you idiots know how to use Google?" In the time
No, that's the thing. Yeah, actually, no and yes to that question. Yes, they know how to use Google, but they're not gonna put in the effort to go look up his other music. And who's the fault of that? People. That's not his fault. Again, I'm sure he did make other music besides this one song. Actually, that's a fact, because he had a whole album, which would clearly entitle more than one song, right? But heads are not gonna look that joint up. That's not his fault. That is really not his fault, bro. That's just heads being lazy. They just don't want to listen to that joint. Again, FOMO. They listen to the one song, heard that joint, they liked it joint, they gonna keep playing it because everybody else playing it. But are you gonna go look up his other music? No, bruh. No, bruh. We riding trends. It's tough. It's tough, and that's just life. That's just life. That really is just life. I'm not even gonna hold you. And it's not Gotye's fault.
It's taking you to write that stupid tweet. You could have just Googled it and maybe discovered some great music he's been releasing recently on the other end. It's so lazy, you're not the first person to do that joke. Just shut up.
On God!
Announcing in 2021 that the band had stopped touring, the Basics haven't stopped making music, and there's even been some recent hope for Gotye as a solo artist. In 2020, he was named ARI's Australian Artist of the Decade, where he'd announced that the follow-up album will be released in the next decade probably, and while his past doesn't exactly indicate that it's coming anytime soon, Gotye's had an outstanding career regardless of his musical future.
For sure.
So how has this success changed things for you?
When new opportunities come along, they present all sorts of challenges, but they present a chance to learn new things and learn new things about yourself through that process. So,
yeah, I fully agree. I ain't gonna lie, man. Yo, shout out Sunny V2, man. Good video. And shout out Gotye too, man. It's not his fault he made a banger, bro, and other heads are just too lazy to go listen to his other music, bro. How is that his fault? FOMO really can be the death of everything, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Can't have nothing good because FOMO's always gonna take over, bro. But hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Sunny V2, how one viral song ruined Gotye's life. Now, I wouldn't say it ruined his life directly, like, because he's still very successful. Obviously, he's very much made a lot of money. I assume he still makes music. He probably just doesn't post it or whatever. It's just like that one song in terms of his music career might have like halted a lot of things, or it might have disrupted it or put a little like wrench in it the way he was probably imagining it was going. Because obviously the song did way, way better than he probably initially thought it was going to do. You know what I'm saying?
2 billion.
I know, which is crazy. And that's just on YouTube. That's not even on like other streaming platforms. It's probably got billions of like probably like over 3 bill, 4 bill. But yo, man, like I said, that's how one viral song ruined Gotye's life. If you want to watch the original video, that will be down in the description below to give your own opinions and get extra. Go subscribe to Sunny V2, no cap. And man, we at the end of this video, so tell them what they gotta.
You mean like hit that thumbs up? That thumbs up button, okay? No cap. Comment. I don't know. Do you know any of his other songs? Do you know that one?
You feel me? And see, that's the sad part because I'm saying all this, but honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck though. The type of music I'm listening to is way farther from what Gotye is making. So honestly, I can't even be like, yo, that's a FOMO thing. I'm just not going out of my way.
But you know that one song?
Of course, because everybody does. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
all right, hit the subscribe button.
I'm hypocritical for that. If y'all want to say I am.
Okay. Go ahead. Hit the subscribe button on the road to 2K real close.
You feel me?
And then
turn on that post notification button every time it's us. Bam. Posting a video. That boy be fresh, hot, spicy, fiery, and
always in your feed.
Y'all already know.
Hi, Mom.
Attaboy Trill. If y'all really are fans of Gotye for real, go listen to his other music, gang. It's like the one bull said, it's so easy to go look it up and find his other music. Like,
Google it.
Double it. No cap. And we gonna see y'all later. Peace.